Memory of all time. Well, in case you didn't listen to the first episode, I guess I'll tell it again since I've had enough wine. My dad
well, the thing is, I haven't had enough wine to listen to it again.
Oh, damn it.
But go ahead.
Well, start chugging, man. All right, so
good
my
wine,
dad used
by
to
the
have
way.
these huge speakers that would literally shake the house. They were huge Bosch, like $1,000 speakers. And he played the first track where it was just like you hear the jungle and the crickets, and then slowly you hear footsteps, and then they get louder and louder and louder, and then it's like stomping, and then it's like a Tyrannosaurus Rex roaring. And my dad pulled up full blast, so the whole house shook, and this kid just wet himself.
Just flat out pee his pants.
Just flat out, like the O face, and then the wetting the pants.
That's really funny.
Oh, that's like my best childhood memory. Like
really, this doesn't even involve you.
Huh?
This like barely involves you.
Oh, the fact that it was my dad that made this kid pee himself. And my dad's like, I can't wait till Jurassic Park comes out so I can play the soundtrack and this kid can crap himself. Oh, man.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, but like me and all, because like a lot of kids that I'm still friends with, we all grew up together. We've known each other since we were like 5 or 6. Like Cutter and that. And we all know the story, and we all still laugh about it today. It's terrible.
Terrible?
Absolutely horrible. My bad. I hate that word, terrible. I can't stop saying it.
That's a good story, though.
Yeah.
You want to jump into your news?
Yeah, I will. So, I guess mankind has always been obsessed with flight.
Sure.
And we've been able to build things that fly, helicopters, planes, but we've never been able to build something that flies flies like a bird, where it flaps its wings to fly.
Never? Come on, really?
No, like a natural flapping. Like, yes, we have things that flap, but it's like straight and they flap. Like, they don't bend like a bird's arms or wings, whatever. Arm wings.
So we couldn't build that.
No, we haven't been able to build it. It's so complex that we've had trouble building it. And now they finally built it in Germany. Of course, in Germany.
Sieg Heil.
I like. I'm Fasha.
I like this.
All right, but yeah, they've finally been able to build it. So it's like this really, really light, like I don't know what kind of metal they use. I don't want to say steel. I know it's not steel. But you know what I'm talking about, like a really strong, light metal. The inside is just like a frame made with that, and then outside it's also a very light material. And this thing literally just flaps its wings and it flies like a real bird. So we've been able to mimic it. And I mean, it's about, I want to say it's like...
Is it, motor powered or can
yeah, it's motor powered.
Okay.
It's motor powered.
Could they turn it into a suit that a person could use?
Probably not, just because it has to be so light. But I really hope so. Like I was seeing like a couple videos of people flying, but then they were all fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, by flapping their wings. But I mean, we're getting closer and closer to mimicking like real life, like biological systems. So I just think it's really amazing. Like, I would love to work on something like this.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, like as a nerd, this is just like, the holy grail,
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it. So they call it Smart Bird, and I think it's by Festo, I want to say is the company name. I don't know, but I know the thing for sure is called a Smart Bird, and they had like a conference with the demonstration. It was really, really awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Right. I think everybody would love to learn how to fly.
Yeah, definitely.
Get out of this fucking house.
Except I wouldn't want to flap my arms just because like I have no upper body strength.
But I would like to. You would like to glide though. Come on.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just float. Yeah.
But I mean, flapping your arms seems really tiresome. Like I'd walk off and have you seen those acrobats where they're like at the top they're all buff and then you see their legs and there's like 2 little toothpicks. You never seen that? Like people who usually do like trapeze and stuff, like their upper bodies are so freaking built.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then you see their legs and you're like, it's like a 12-year-old boy's legs and then like a 30-year-old hella buff-ass man on top.
I wonder what their midsection is.
I'm not quite sure. It's always been like a debate in my head.
A ragamuffin. Well, very cool. Nice news this week.
All right. Yeah.
To make up for last week's not news. That episode hasn't been posted yet anyway.
Yeah, good job. I want to have it posted before we record.
No, I said I want to have it edited.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought you.
It's not edited yet either, but
Oh, well, in that case.
It's only 40 minutes long. I'll catch up. I will. I've had a rough week.
No, we've all had. I think we're all looking forward to spring break. Like, I'm
not, because I got a lot of plans for spring break already. For one, I know I'm going out of town. Twice.
You're going out of town twice? I know you're going out once with
that
me.
weekend, and then I have to leave town again midway through the week.
For what?
Funeral.
Ooh, that sucks. Okay, I'm curious. How did you handle funerals when you were a kid then?
I never handled funerals when I was a kid. I never. The first funeral I ever went to was my great grandmother. She died.
Yeah. But were you that close where it made a difference, or?
Yeah. The only thing was that, towards the end, she was so far gone.
Ooh, okay.
That, it felt like she died a long time ago. But being there, it definitely was.
Was it difficult as a kid? Because they always say it's difficult to handle as a kid. But I remember.
But I wasn't difficult. A kid. I was in like my senior year of high school.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, never mind. Because I went my grandpa died when I was little. Both of them did, but one that I was really, really close with. Like, he didn't speak English, but he was always really nice to me. Like, in case you don't know this whole story, both my families are pretty darn racist, and they're two different races. So for me, that didn't turn out so well, because I was like the first mixed kid born into the family. So it did not turn out well at all. Like, I think now my grandma's starting to accept me because I'm one of the only ones that's going to college and stuff like that.
Sure.
So I've kind of like earned my respect, but it took me a long time to earn it. And my grandpa was the only one that was really, really good to me, And I remember we went to his funeral, and they always say, like, it's difficult and stuff. And as close as I was to him, it wasn't, maybe I was just too young, Maybe. It just wasn't difficult at all. It makes me sadder now, I think, than I was then.
Yeah. I gotta be honest, I've always been very insensitive about death.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what's wrong with me. It doesn't really bother me that much. So when people say that someone died, I kind of get really annoyed.
Yeah.
That people make such a big deal about it. I know that's so horrible to say, and when I die, I hope people have respect, and when if I have a wife or something that dies, I want people to respect it too. But at the same time, I don't know, it's just, why it is?
Why?
Because it's such a tragic thing that people use for themselves. I've known so many people that's like, so-and-so died. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, were you close to them? No, I haven't talked to them in like 10 or fucking years. But, they died, and I feel really bad, and I'm going to cry about it. Is that okay if I cry on your shoulder? It's like, no, you didn't miss them yesterday when they were alive.
Yeah.
So what does it matter now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, people do that a lot. It bothers me.
But for the people, I think for the people that were actually close
of course.
I feel that's absolutely terrible.
Right, but
I really, really feel really bad for them.
Yeah.
But no, I do understand what you're saying. Like, people are like, oh, they died, and you're like...
It's like, yeah, as soon as someone died, everyone's their best friend.
Yeah.
So.
I think we did talk about this before on Life and Death.
Maybe.
We glorify, yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. But, yeah, when I was younger, like, it doesn't... Like I said, I think... I look back on it now, and I'm so much more sad now than I think I was then. Just because I couldn't process it.
For sure.
Yeah. But,
okay, ice cream story.
Okay, all right. Tell us your ice cream story.
Okay,
we're gonna dig ourselves back out of the depressing hole we just just dug for you.
So, my family has always been a fan of food. I guess it's an Asian thing.
Oh yeah,
a culture thing.
Definitely.
And they just love food. So one of our favorite pastimes is going to buffets. That's the thing to do because buffets are fucking awesome. They got every kind of food there is.
Oh, I hate buffets. But
Then you haven't had enough good buffets. But when I was little, what me and my dad used to do, whoever we were with, we would take whatever, if you don't want it, you leave it on your plate. The host, whatever comes by and takes it.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's wasted food, first of all. That's why buffets are the way they are. It's all you can eat and nothing else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we would take these leftovers, put them into a cup, and like, pretty much everything that you could find at a buffet, we put into one cup. And then put milk, soda, melted ice cream, anything we had on the table, we put in that cup with it, and then we would take turns daring each other to eat it.
Your dad did this?
Yes.
This doesn't really seem like your dad, but that makes your dad look so much cooler than what I had pictured in my head. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I actually really like that. Awesome.
It's disgusting.
It is disgusting. But I thought you guys we enjoyed it. No, but you guys were daring each other to eat it.
Yeah, so. And we